NBA legends and players who was terrified of Shaquille the Diesel O'Neal. Now look, man, I'm gonna lie, we just watched the How Good Was Shaq Actually. Now we about to see how other players talk about him, bro. Cause bro, he was different. Look, man, like, comment, subscribe, bro. Y'all want to see more Shaq on this channel? Y'all already know what to do. Man.
And I just closed my eyes and I said, God, please.
I'm just holding one whole muscle. Right? The rep ain't calling. Rep, call it. Shit, call it. Like, call this.
As a human being, he's not supposed to move like that.
You saying Shaq? Everybody in here is supposed to say Shaq.
In your era, what was it like having to guard a guy like Shaq?
Impossible.
Impossible. One word. Impossible.
When you talk about a player you will feel like you'll lose your life if you play against him, a prime Shaquille O'Neal is the first player I think of. This man was a physical specimen. He was one of the few players that they had to change the rules because of him. I have never seen teams that will get a big man, and it doesn't matter how bad they were. They just had to be big bodies to slow down Shaq. I'm serious, there are big men who owe their whole NBA careers to Shaq. He was that terrifying. You had to have at least 2 to 3 big guys ready to go when Shaq is in the post. And even then, he will still dunk it over them and completely crush them. That's the thing that made Shaq one of the most dominant forces in NBA history, which is that most legends will pass it out of a double team. But Shaq is still looking for a way to slam it over 2 players before kicking out to one of his teammates for an open shot. But what really made him such a nightmare to guard was that he was 7'1", well over 300 pounds, and had amazing footwork in a post and a drop step that was almost impossible to stop. And to add to that, a little hook shot just in case everything fails. I always wondered what Shaq will be with a Kobe-like mindset with his talent. It was already a scary sight to begin with, but it will be a sight that you do not want to see. So I will show you NBA legends and players sharing stories of what made Shaq terrifying, and a mix of stories that will make you laugh. So enjoy the video, man.
2002 finals, Shaq and Kobe. You guys run through the East, and you guys run into them. What was it like? There was one picture, I think, in that finals where Shaq was dunking on everybody on the team at one time.
Absolutely.
In one video.
That is one of the best pictures in sports history. In NBA history, dog. Like steal shots, that's one of the best pictures ever.
How tough were they, though?
Huh?
How tough were they in their bag, though?
Dog, it's...
But you were someone, you had to guard, you were a rare person who could guard Shaq, and you had to guard both of them at times.
Yeah, I was the roamer. I was the double guy, because it fit like weight-wise, I couldn't do nothing with that dude. If I did get caught on him, all I had to do was try to front him, and he just pushed me up the lane. They throw the bitch
How
over
strong
the top.
was he?
Impossible to guard.
Impossible.
Listen, man, so you pick your poison. Do you try to play him straight up?
No.
You know what he gonna do.
Eat.
Do you double?
Swing.
Now you got, now you got.
Did he just curry this man? Bro, what
Do
you gonna tell
you
your
double?
wife after you do?
Swing.
What you telling your wife?
Now you got, now you got Derek Fisher going 4 for 7.
Horry.
Robert Horry going 2 for 5. Devin George going 2 for 5. Like, it's just.
Pick your poison.
So then what do you do? And then you got the other animal that one-on-one is destroying us.
Everybody in the world.
Shaq averaging 36, he averaging 26, whatever. Like, dude, it was impossible.
I caught 05 Shaq. I didn't catch. I caught 01 Shaq, bro. I caught 05 Shaq, and like you look at video and you're like, damn, he's so big. As a human being, he's not supposed to move like that. I was playing in New York. Right, we're up. I know he probably went out the night before, so I'm like, I'm not gonna say shit. Right, I'm gonna just let this game go by. Third quarter comes and he's doing okay. They're down 6. He looks at me. He's like, "Okay, good game, Lil Fry. We got to win this now." And just
Lil Fry.
Lil Fry's crazy.
it basically fucks me up for the whole quarter. Like, there's no fouling. There's no imagine trying to foul a tree moving like a cat and just dunk after hook shot after dunk. It's just impossible to move a human that big and that he's mean.
Peak Shaq, I just, I don't know what you can do, really.
Bro, you pray. So when he was in Phoenix,
The big cactus.
bro, he was rolling down the lane, and I rotated over to take a charge.
Oh.
And when I got there,
He's heavy
I
at
had
this
already
point.
made the commitment. And I said, God, please. And he hit me and fell on top of me, but it just didn't hurt. I was like surprised, like boom. And I opened my eyes and he looking right at me. He was like, "You lucky you from Jersey. Other than that, I would have killed you." He like looking dead on top. He like, you lucky you from Jersey. I was like, thank you, big fella. But guarding Shaq was impossible, bro. But you know, when I'm guarding him, we gotta double team him. So it's just like I'm just holding him up as much as I can. And this was my Golden State days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We played small ball, so that means now he gotta guard me on the
Yeah, you're
other
like
end.
the big guy on the team.
You know what I'm saying? So, but we had success. Like I said, we beat him every time. You know what I'm saying? But Shaq was a load, bro.
But with the Shaq shit, there was no fucking guarding him. And Draymond, you're my boy. And they talk, we bring his ass up and pick and roll.
Man,
Dre I love your defense. Like he is, like the way he has played defense has really changed the game. The ability, you were not going in 02. You were not fucking with Shaq, bro. They changed how you had to construct your roster. You had to have 2 or 3 bigs just for fucking fouls. Not like good bigs. We just need bigs there. We need big bodies. He has been the most dominant player in the history of the game of basketball, period. They're not LeBron, not Steph, not Magic, MJ. Like Shaq physically was the most dominant player we have ever seen, like maybe will ever see, because of his sheer size, athleticism, skill, footwork, hands, everything.
Coach Nelson and Donnie had the idea, okay, you're going to guard Shaq. And I kind of looked at him and I was like, okay, is this a joke?
Yo, see, these GMs and everybody gotta be fired, man. What is y'all doing? Putting Dirk on, man? What?
I mean, the game starts right away. He, of course, kind of seals me. I get around, lob comes, Sean comes. He basically elbows us both out of the way and dunks it as hard as he could. Of course, the blend didn't work at all. So that was my Shaq story. I tried to guard him, and he left the game with 46 and probably 24 or something.
Oh my God!
That was the only time I ever guarded Shaq.
Switch that.
I'm 6'9", he's 7'2". I'm at the time, I'm 2 and a quarter.
Yeah.
Between 225 and 230, I'm playing at.
Yeah. Was he
100 pounds more than me?
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
Got great hands, got good feet, I'm strong.
Yeah.
I ain't that strong. I'm saying to stop him from going where he wants to. I can play games, pull a chair at times and all that stuff, but
just
overall,
pure physicality,
no,
you know what I mean?
It ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna
number of
happen.
bigs that were hard to guard. Shaq was damn near unstoppable.
Here's Shaq. Look out!
Was one of the strongest players I ever played against. But the way you try to play Shaq is not physical. If you play physical, he's going to destroy you.
The closest ever, and it wasn't directed at me, it was a different position, that I saw where maybe guys were a little bit more nervous lacing up.
I think we're going to say who?
Was Shaq. Because Shaq wouldn't just, go out there and outplay and dominate you statistically, like whatever. He also could potentially put you on some sort of video clip that could last a lifetime, right? So
Chris Dudley.
Right. And and by the way, Shaq, second year in the league, maybe he's in Orlando. I'm in Dallas. That was the leaner Shaq, but picks up a loose ball in the middle of the lane. I'm the closest guy to him, and even then it was, don't let this guy get layups and dunks, chop him. He starts to rise up, and I just swung down as hard as I could across both forearms, and he kept going like full strength, and I'm feeling kind of like my body starting to go upward, like in an upward motion, like where you're thinking like he's about to take me off the ground, and you release and let go. So that's the closest I saw, like in the locker room, the dudes that had to deal with him, maybe a little bit more nervous that night, but no. And I played against a lot of Hall of Famers in my spot. I never felt fear, like, more of an adrenaline excitement actually to play against those guys than anything.
And so it's like Shaq is the one guy because he was you're looking at him like the fear that you might get is he's doing that full speed thing. Am I really going to try and take a charge on this?
Right. The most dominant big man, the best big man ever of all time.
Kareem.
See, you can't say Kareem first of all because you don't know nothing about no Kareem. That's the
what
politically.
I just said when y'all asked me for my top 5.
I'm saying Shaq then.
I ain't saying nothing.
Like this dude right here, man. I remember we was playing them. Man, Steve, you're a historian with this thing, man. You look up the game. It was a regular season game, and I remember they threw it to him, and I tried to foul him before he was going up and jump.
Playoffs?
No. I remember jumping on his back and he took me up with him. I ain't lying, dog. And Kobe looked at me and said, "Man, what the hell is wrong with you? You trying to die? Are you trying to die?"
He was doing that to big men too, not just you.
I remember I was holding both arms, like I grabbed one whole arm, because he did. I tried to take the like I'm trying to take the charge, but he ain't run, so now I got to play defense. Yes, yes. I'm just holding one whole muscle, right? And the rep ain't like, rep, call it, shit, call it, like, call this. Call it. It's like Shaq that motherfucker like, it's just over with, goddamn.
We're the most physically intimidating person in our league for 15 years.
The ball had nothing to do with it. It's how you played me.
So when whoever you hit got hit once, they felt it and they never came back. That means every time you're coming now, they're not there. That's an easier shot. You hit them one time, they're going to feel it. Look, I will say this. As many times as because we've all come down and doubled you or had to play you at some point in time, got hit, I'm surprised you didn't kill all of us. No, I'm serious.
America, I did not intentionally throw the balls. Like I said earlier, I touched.
Come clean, Shaq.
Shit, Shaq outweighed me by at least 90, 95 pounds. So for me, yeah, I don't mind. I'll bang with you a little bit. I'll bang with the big fella a little bit. But damn, the first time I actually banged with him on down low on offense and defense, I'm sitting in my locker room, right? Sitting in my locker. I got ice on my knee, ice on both my ankles, and I'm just sitting there like this.
First of all, you're so physically imposing. They just can't stand up.
Yeah.
And force. So to get their center of gravity, they have to lower. They have to lower their center of gravity. And that gets you hit in the head.
Right.
Learned it from you. When they go like that, when they bend down, put all their weight, all you got to do is spin. So when you spin, they're off balance, and boom. I touch them with it a little bit.
A little bit.
Just as a guard, when they bend down, put all their weight, all you got to do is spin. So when you spin, they're off balance, and boom. I touch them with it a little bit.
Just as a guard, our coaches would always say, if Shaq gets the ball down low and you're coming to help, you got to foul him. And so every single game you had people. I remember one game you got it underneath, and I swung as hard as I possibly could.
Took the elevator ride.
Gotcha. Yeah, took the elevator ride up. Felt like I broke my wrist. To my credit, you didn't get the basket. You had to go to the free throw line, which was our goal.
He doesn't remember that. He don't remember you even hitting him. No.
You're right. But my point is, the refs had to deal with that. Everybody intentionally fouling him. He had to deal with it. I think things could have gotten a lot worse if he hadn't been composed and able to deal with all of it.
Shaq first came into the league, right? So I'm guarding Penny Hardaway out here. Okay. And Shaq is posted. And I'm supposed to come back and double, okay? And I forget who was guarding him. I think it was
Buddha?
No.
Beer?
No, one of the, I think maybe Sally or somebody. It was somebody small, right? But stand behind Shaq, Reggie. I swear to God, now I'm supposed to go back, don't throw it in.
Okay.
I look back and I'm like, ain't nobody guarding Shaq.
That's some real shit.
Now I'm supposed to go back, don't throw it in. Okay. I look back and I'm like, ain't nobody guarding Shaq. I couldn't see the defender. It's like that's the first time I ever looked on the basketball court and somebody was standing behind somebody and you couldn't see him. I was like, oh, God, Shaq!
So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. And tell me, what was your favorite Shaq story?
I ain't even going on keep the 100 with y'all, bro. Shaq I don't know what's my favorite Shaq. Shaq was Shaq, man. Do y'all got Shaq in y'all top 5 all time, bro? Y'all gotta let me know in the comments, bro. Shaq is in my top 5. But people ain't gonna put him in top 5 because they like Kareem or Olajuwon. I think they tripping. You feel me? But look, man, y'all already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if y'all want more Shaq on my channel. And I'm seeing the next one. No bad.